Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and today we are going to talk about some incredible options for breakfast in Disney World that only cost a Disney Dining Plan snack credit. So a lot of you have asked me, you've said, AJ, we know we're not supposed to use a counter service credit for breakfast when we're on the dining plan because it's not good value. So what are we supposed to eat for breakfast? And here's where you use your snack credit. These are some really good value, or at least some really unique goodies. Some of them are really good value and some of them are just unique, but they're really, really good options for your Disney Dining Plan snack credit breakfast. For those of you who are not on the dining plan, these are still really good, really unique, really fun. Most of them are only find them in one place, snacks for breakfast. A quick note before we get started, a lot of these items are going to be on the sweeter side, and that's because Disney really doesn't do a lot of unique specialty breakfast items that are savory and eligible for a snack credit. So at the end of this video, just in case you like your breakfasts a little more on the savory side, we're going to talk about some of what we think are the best snack credit eligible items that are more savory and less sweet. The reason they didn't make our top 10 is because they're just not that special or unique, but we will tell you about them because we know there are some of you out there who don't want everything quite so sweet. All right, let's get started. First up, we're going to head over to Magic Kingdom to Gaston's Tavern, and Gaston's Tavern has those amazing cinnamon rolls. These used to be at Main Street Bakery way back when. Raise your hand if you remember when these were at Main Street Bakery. But they moved them to Gaston's Tavern in 2012 when it opened with New Fantasyland. These are incredible cinnamon rolls, as big as your face. They're giant. And don't forget that you can ask for extra icing on the side now. Isn't that awesome? I know. So those of us that are sugar fiends, ask for that extra icing on the side with your Gaston's Tavern cinnamon roll. Next up, we are going to talk about the beignets. We've talked about them on the channel before. These are unique and they're phenomenal. Over in Port Orleans Resort French Quarter, you can get those great house-made beignets. You can get 3 or 6. Both items are snack credit eligible, so why wouldn't you get 6, right? Right. So just pick up that 6 count. $5.49 if you don't use a snack credit, but it's a really good value for a snack credit, so go ahead and use your snack credit on that one. Next up, we're going to go back to the Magic Kingdom to Fantasyland again. Cheshire Cat Tail at the Cheshire Cafe in Magic Kingdom. This is really, really good, you guys. This debuted last year. It took me a long time to try it out myself, but I really, really love it, and now it's one of those things that I need to get every time I'm in the Magic Kingdom. It is a pastry with a bunch of little chocolate chips inside, kind of a braided pastry almost, and then it is layered with that purple and pink icing on top to give it that extra sweetness. Really incredible. It's served warm. I just love this thing. $4.99 on its own, but with the snack credit, I guess it's sort of like it's free. I know it's totally not free, but hey, at least you prepaid for it. So grab that Cheshire Cat Tail for breakfast if you're in the Magic Kingdom. Next up, we're going to head over to Epcot, to La Zal's, to the bakery back there. Now, there are tons of incredible snack credit eligible items to get here in France, in the French bakery here. They make all this stuff in-house. There are French chefs in charge. You guys, this stuff is incredible. Now, my favorite thing here is the frangipane. Of course, I love this. It's a pastry filled with an almond paste, like a marzipan kind of thing, but I don't like marzipan normally, but this is one of my favorite things to eat in all of Disney World. I absolutely love it. Now, don't forget, there's also the bacon and cheese. I guess it's sort of a bun, a pastry. They call it a roux, but it's sort of a, I don't know, a breakfast pastry with bacon and cheese in it. Go for it. There's fruit parfaits, there's macarons, there's eclairs, lots of really, really good stuff to get at the bakery in Epcot's France. And don't forget, this opens at 9 a.m. So even if the World Showcase isn't open, this will still be open for you to grab your breakfast with your snack credit. Next up, Joffrey's Donuts. So at any Joffrey's coffee location around Disney World, many of them will sell pastries and many of them sell these giant donuts. Now, FYI, these are Donut King donuts made locally. They're brought in locally from Donut King, which is an incredible, it's great, really good donuts. And they're huge. Again, these are like the size of your face. So all of the icings change colors, but they taste pretty much the same. Really, really good fresh donuts. I know you're always concerned if they're fresh or not, because who wants to eat a stale donut? They're not. They're really, really good, really fresh, not stale at all. Pick these up just about any Joffrey's location in Disney World, except for Tea Traders, I think, in Disney Springs doesn't have them. They're $3.99 on their own, or you can use a Disney Dining Plan snack credit. Also, this is one of my favorite tips. Did you know you can get a Mickey waffle for a snack credit? You can. Head over to Sleepy Hollow in Magic Kingdom. This is one of my favorite, I think, snack credit items in all of Disney World. You can get that Mickey waffle with powdered sugar for $5.79, or you can get the Mickey waffle with strawberry topping and whipped cream for $6.79. Use your snack credit on that, and that is a huge deal, a huge value for that strawberry topping with whipped cream Mickey waffle. Just crazy. So head over to Sleepy Hollow, pick that up. You have to have a Mickey waffle when you're in Disney World. It's the law. Over in Animal Kingdom, you can grab a Pongu Lumpia. And this is, of course, in Pandora, in the world of Avatar in Animal Kingdom. One of my favorite new snacks that debuted in the last year. This is kind of like a wonton almost, or a spring roll, I guess is more like it, with sweetened cream cheese and pineapple inside. It's served warm, sugared on the outside. Truly incredible. One of my favorite treats. You either love it or you hate it though. So try it out. Let us know what you think in the comments. This is only $2.99 if you want to pay out of pocket though. So it's a pretty great deal if you're just paying out of pocket. Snack credit, you're really not getting your value's worth, but it's a great snack to get, very unique. I'm perfectly comfortable with you guys spending your snack credit on the Lumpia. All right, speaking of pineapple, we are going to head over to Magic Kingdom. And some of you might argue that this isn't breakfast, but to me, this is breakfast. They've got the pineapple upside down cake with the Dole Whip on top over at Aloha Isle in Magic Kingdom. I love this treat. You guys know I love this treat. It's one of my favorites, and I think it is arguably breakfast sanctioned. It's a pineapple upside down cake. On top is Dole Whip. You can choose just pineapple or swirl or whatever you want. Don't forget to use your mobile order here, you guys. Don't forget to use your mobile order. The lines can get long. This is $6.49 regularly, so using a snack credit on this, again, is an incredible value. And finally, we're going to talk about the school bread over in Epcot. In Epcot's Norway, you might not realize that the bakery there is now open at 9 a.m. as well. They opened it early when they opened the new Frozen ride. As I'm making this voiceover, the bakery is under renovations. There is a little kiosk outside that does sell school bread. So you can get your school bread at 9 a.m. for breakfast in Epcot. What school bread is kind of a bread roll. It's a cardamom bread roll topped with a sugary icing and toasted coconut, and there's a sweet cream filling inside the school bread. I absolutely love this treat. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people say it's not sweet enough for them, but try it out. Let us know what you think, and let us know in the comments what you think. Is that one of your favorites? There's other treats to get here as well at Kringla Bakery or at the kiosk, the temporary kiosk that's outside. Don't worry, there'll be something there that's going to strike your fancy for breakfast, probably for a snack credit. Next up is the Colossal Cinnamon Roll. This one is Mickey shaped, although it wasn't always. When we first spotted it, it was at Kusafiri Bakery, and it was just a circle, but it's still really, really giant. I know I keep saying things are the size of your face, but this one is really the size of your head. It's huge. So we spotted it at Kusafiri, then it grew its Mickey ears and it moved down to Creature Comfort, so you can still get it at Kusafiri as well in Animal Kingdom. Then we spotted it over at Main Street Bakery in Magic Kingdom, where sometimes they dress it up for the holidays. And over in Epcot, we just found it in Epcot a couple of weeks ago at Fountain View, so keep an eye on some other bakeries that may be popping up elsewhere as well. This one's actually really good. It is not as dry as you would think for being such a large pastry, so I was really, really impressed with this one. All right, as I mentioned before, we don't have a whole lot of savory items in this list. There are a couple, but not a whole lot. And so I wanted to mention a couple of options for those of you who want to use a snack credit for a less sweet item for breakfast. Usually what you're going to get at Disney is pretty standard stuff, a side of scrambled eggs, a side of sausage, a side of bacon. There is a great ham and cheese croissant at Les Halles in Epcot's France. It's really, really good. There's an interesting SANAA babouti pie with sausage, cheese, and egg that you can get over in Animal Kingdom Kidani Village. SANAA has a counter service breakfast there. It's temporary. We don't know how long it'll be there, but it's there right now, and you can get that babouti pie, which is interesting. Otherwise, it's going to be like grits and biscuits and gravy, hard-boiled eggs. They have a tandoori potato dish over at Art of Animation. They have a breakfast potato casserole at Sasagula at Port Orleans French Quarter. So there's a couple of little interesting things, but nothing really top 10 worthy. Don't worry. As I was researching this, I found a lot of great counter service breakfasts that I wanted to tell you about some crazy stuff like the new breakfast bowl at Woody's Lunchbox, the All-Star Music All-Star Chart Topper, the Roaring Fork Quiche. There's lots of good stuff that I can't wait to tell you about. So I'm going to put together another video right now that's all of my favorite counter service breakfasts for you. And then we can really hit the good savory stuff like that waffle sandwich over at Sleepy Hollow. So stay tuned for that video, and we'll get those of you who have saltier tastes, we'll get those for you there. We hope this is helpful to you guys. Please let us know in the comments what your favorite breakfasts are in Disney World, especially if you can grab them for a snack credit. But if you can't, that's okay. We always want to hear from you guys, and the rest of our viewers want to hear from you as well. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you like our channel. This is AJ for Disney Food Blog. Thanks for watching.